So I'm just going to assume that we all know what the Christian cross is. This cross in particular might be a little unfamiliar to you just because of the line going through the top here and the line through the bottom as well. That's just because this cross in particular is a Greek Orthodox Christian cross, and it's the form of Christianity that my parents chose to raise me as. It's actually the oldest form of Christianity, and over a course of a few thousand years, the cross was watered down to where it's just the two lines overlapping each other like so. But the Christian cross, we see it everywhere. Cross necklaces, cross tattoos, cross decals on cars. This artifact is so recognizable and predominant in the world today and has been for thousands of years. Now, I'm no longer a Christian. I don't claim a religion these days. However, the cross still holds significance to me because of its symbolic values. But let's start with some of the history behind the cross. The cross is one of the oldest good luck charms that exists. Even pre-Christianity, in ancient Egypt, you can see in the Egyptian hieroglyphs that Egyptian gods bore a cross called the Ankh. So it wasn't until 330 years after the noted death of Christ that the Emperor of Rome, Constantine, decided to adopt this symbol of Christianity into the mainstream culture. But even prior to that, Christians would secretly use the cross as a symbol of their faith, but the representation of the cross being that Jesus died and rose again for our sins, that symbol wasn't popularized and legalized actually until Constantine came into power. Now, in the Christian faith, the cross represents love in its truest form, which is sacrifice. The Son of God, Jesus, came down from heaven and died a brutal death on the cross for our sins to give us a second chance at salvation and an opportunity to make our way into heaven. It teaches the trait of giving without expecting anything in return. So what I've taken away from this in regards to my own life is to show love indefinitely and to become indifferent to the outcome. The cross is also symbolic to redemption by defeating evil through evolution. According to the Bible, God conquered death through the death of his own son. So even a cross, a tool used for torture and a tool used to kill, became a symbol of transformation and life. Our lives are supposed to be about evolution and progression, constantly molding ourselves and growing, learning from our mistakes and becoming wiser from them. So whether you are a Christian or not, it would be hard not to stand behind these principles. The cross is also hung in houses as a form of blessing, similar to the Buddhist statues that you can find in people's homes as well. It's believed that the cross will bring prosperity and peace, along with fending off demons and evil spirits. I like this belief because, hey, who doesn't want good vibes in their home, right? So to wrap things up, like I've said before, I'm no longer Christian, but regardless, I still do believe that the important values that the cross stands for are significant, and it expresses what I still believe in today. It's a symbol of love at its finest, and a reminder of the transformation we go through in order to become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you.